Welcome everybody to another episode of Cool Interviews. I'm here today with a special guest, Michael Jimmar, out of Plainfield, Illinois, in the 2023 class. He's an offensive tackle that just recently committed to Northern Illinois. How you doing, man?
Good, man. How you doing?
Doing good, man. So the first question I got, just going back to the roots and everything, what got you into football in the first place?
Crazy story, man. So I was in eighth grade, and our football team. We had a football team at my middle school eighth grade year.
Mhm.
They needed some football players. I went there. And I played. I played about almost everything on the field. You know how that goes. Um, After that, I loved it. I played a little D line. Transferred to high school. Played some football. I played long snap. I played everything. Freshman year, and I transferred to Plainfield East.
Mhm.
My sophomore year, I played with D line. I loved it. And then I got my first offer and everything, my sophomore year. So I'm like, man, I'm gonna keep on sticking with this. And then, here comes visits and everything else.
Mhm.
So it kind of grew on top of me, grew on me. So I kind of just fell in love with it, man, like that.
Sure. And did you start as an offensive tackle, or what did you start as? What position?
I started as a defensive tackle my sophomore year on varsity.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. What position do you like better? Do you like offensive tackle or defensive tackle better?
I love offensive tackle, man. That's my life, man. I
Sure.
eat,
And
eat, sleep, tackle, man.
for sure, what offensive tackles do you look up to that like inspired you to make that switch or start, taking that position?
Well, to be honest, I really didn't like knowing like NFL offensive linemen.
Mhm.
Um, I kind of, I kind of fell in love with like the O line thing because I went to some camps.
Mhm.
And I kind of was like, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and try and be like Trent Williams or somebody from San Francisco 49ers or
Sure.
something like that. But that was the mindset to be a dog and go out there and do some good things. But every coach was like, "Hey man, you like an offensive tackle, man. I would love to have you on my squad for O line."
Sure.
I did it. I learned it, developed, and man, I'm
Mhm.
just it became like tying my shoes kind of thing. So
Mhm.
that's what inspired me. The coaches from my camp circuit that I went around when I was a sophomore, the summertime, kind of gave me the go for offensive line.
Mhm. Now, now going into your commitment to NIU, like what was it like even to get like the first offer that you got, from them, like from the start? How did you know like that they were a good fit for you?
Um, Honestly, I want to say they're a good. They were. I knew they were a good fit for me. Was honestly mainly because they have a great program. They're a great winning program. They have a great staff.
Mm.
They made me feel like family. They provided a clear understanding of how I fit for their team. Um, the coaching staff, they're all great people. But that's where it's at for now with that.
Sure. And when you were in your recruitment before you even committed to NIU, I know like a lot of people they like to stay in state to stay close to home. Was that a big factor too in your recruitment when you were
Honestly, I
committing?
want to I want to leave Illinois. Um, but right now at this current moment, I'm an Illinois home
Mm.
guy right now.
Sure.
If you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. So it's like I might come an outstate guy. Who knows? Whatever happens, but right now I'm blessed to be in Illinois, man. So I'm rocking with that.
For sure. And now, you know, now going outside of football, like what things do you enjoy outside of football? Like, like some of your hobbies.
Well, I'm gonna give you the top notch things.
All right.
One, I own horses. I do rodeos, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I'm a 6'6", big guy. I ride horses. I do rodeos. I let her
Mhm.
skate, jam skate.
Mhm.
Mix it up on the floor, man.
Mhm.
The original. Play Fortnite. Play the game, man. 2K, little Madden, chilling.
Mhm.
Uh, besides that, that's really it, man. I love to cook.
Man,
I love to do it all. I'm an all around guy, man. Honestly,
sure. I've never been to a rodeo, man. What's it like, man? Never been to a rodeo, man.
man, it's fun. It's fun. It's exciting, man. Especially when the guys do the relays, man. It's
Mm.
awesome. It's fun, man. I do barrel racing, steer wrestling, and roping. So I ride the horse, going like about 50 miles per hour. I hop off the
Oh,
horse, and I grab a bull by his horns and I wrestle him and tie their feet together for a time. And the fastest time gets paid about almost 3K to a little bit higher, depending on the rodeo.
dang, dude.
Yeah, that's how it goes, man.
I mean, that's gotta get you that's gotta get you what you gonna call it? Prepared to, get those
Yeah.
tactics to get the,
Oh, for
blocks
sure.
for sure
For
right
sure.
there.
I love to hit and go
Yeah,
back and forth. I love that all day
it's gotta
long.
be for
Yes,
sure.
sir.
And you were saying that you played Madden and everything. Do you have a favorite NFL team?
I'm a Bears fan, no matter how
For
bad
sure.
we are, but you know, that is what it is, man.
Yeah, I kind of feel bad, but you think Justin Fields gonna be decent this year, better
Oh
this year?
hell yeah. Yeah, he went through that 1 year of the NFL as what he needed,
Mm,
and now he's chilling. He ready to go. He know what to do now.
mm.
He knows what to expect. I'm gonna say that much.
Yeah, for sure. You guys just gotta
Um,
draft like another target, and you guys could actually do something this year. I think a little bit on offense.
that's
Be
literally
awesome.
just facts. That's facts. That's
So
pure facts, man.
gotta do that, and you guys could be pretty good. But now, okay. So I've asked this question like every single interview I've done recently. I think we were
Yeah.
maybe 1 in 5, 2 in 5 on this. Pineapple on pizza,
Mhm.
yes or no?
Pineapples on pizza? Hell yeah, dude.
Thank you. You get
Shit
it.
is so good,
You get
bro.
it.
Oh my gosh. It's
Thank
it's
you.
like it's the perfect taste. Like,
Yes.
bro, pepperoni, sausage. You can put pineapples with any of that. It's
Yes.
gonna bang
Yes.
regardless.
Absolutely. Like I've been telling people that, and they're just like, "Ugh, you're disgusting." I'm like, no, bro. And then they
No,
just
man, that's
they
actually
don't
good.
even they say one guy I did an interview with. I don't even remember who it was. They said they couldn't even have it on the side, bro. I'm like, are you serious?
What? What?
You're missing out on life.
What?
Like, come on,
Honestly, for real,
man. Like, come on, man.
for
But then
real,
next
bro.
question: if I pass you the aux cord, what are you playing? What are you bumping?
And right now, my top joints right now, man. I'm like I play a little bit of everything, but
Mhm.
you know an artist named Yeet,
I think I've heard of him.
Yeat.
I think I've heard of him.
Yeah. Or if not that, I'll play some banking on me, my Gunna.
Mhm.
She banking on me on the bank. Yeah. I'm
For
putting that
sure.
on first. For sure.
For sure. Now going back into football, like what are you working for in this off season just to get better at it and improve for your final season as a high schooler?
So like how, for instance, you watch a video for a video game, man, and you trying to
Mhm.
study and learn how to beat this level. I go back, I sit down, watch my film, go in the
Mhm.
front yard, I work at those mistakes, or I go to my trainer on my Sundays, do my O-line training.
Mhm.
But to point out the top key things is leverage,
Mhm.
hand placement, and knee bending, like
Mhm.
staying low. To That's a really big thing for me.
Mhm.
Staying low and like not popping up immediately.
Yep, yep.
But that's I'm working on
Staying
all
balanced
the
and
key
everything.
things. Yeah, staying balance, the
Mhm.
punch, all
Sure.
that, man. So this
For
season,
sure.
you should see a whole new man, bro. Like
Sure.
my junior past season, yeah, it was cool.
Mhm.
But now it's like, oh snap, he's turned it up a notch. So if Nick Saban don't call my phone and say, "Hey, you look good," at least I ain't doing no- I ain't doing good enough then.
For sure.
Honestly,
Sure.
yeah.
Like okay, now another question. You were just saying like you watch film on yourself. Do you watch film on like what other like of offensive linemen or tackles do you watch
I
to
don't I don't watch
get things
anybody
going?
else.
Okay.
Mm-mm. I used to watch like the one-on-ones at
Mhm,
the camps and stuff like that and watch guys go.
mhm.
I'm more of a visual learner. I watch football, so I'm looking
Yeah.
I watch the left tackle.
Mhm.
I watch it and I go home and do it. If I was to show you my stands right now, you'd be like, "Damn, that looks perfect." Like
Mhm.
hips perfectly bent,
Sure.
everything is just like perfectly bent. Like I'm ready to go, ready in action, man.
Sure. Now favorite pregame meal before every game. What do you got?
Man, Cliff Bars, baby, them peanut butter
Bars?
Cliff Bars.
Clif Bars, man. What's your
Yes,
favorite kind of
sir.
Clif Bar, man?
Them peanut butter Cliff Bars, man.
Bar?
Them joints hit perfect.
Sure,
Take me
man.
some body armor with that. Some body
Mhm.
armor, man.
Favorite flavor of body armor?
Strawberry banana, man.
Strawberry banana?
I just pulled one out the fridge just now.
Pass it, man. Pass me
But
one. Come on, man.
for sure, for sure.
Pass me one.
You
Throw it through
can't
the
go
fridge.
wrong with them, bro. It's just like a smoothie, but it's like
Yeah.
a drink substance, but just like a smoothie, man. It's good.
Sure. Now getting to the last few questions. What's your favorite part of playing offensive tackle overall? Your favorite part?
I love to be able to block my quarterback, which is one.
Mhm.
Two, I love to be able to move and just control the whole. Like I love to be able to control somebody else's body momentum
Mhm.
and take over their body power, you know, than themselves. Like I love pissing dudes off when they
Sure.
come trying to rush me, and I just put their face in the mud. Like if it being all serious,
Mhm.
I've had guys in games beg me to stop. Like, bro, chill, bro. You gotta quit doing that, bro. Just taking their face down, putting it in the mud, just pancaking them, bro. You watch my film, you see those clips, you know which ones I'm talking about.
Mhm.
Just
Yeah.
demolishing kids out there, and they be just like, God damn, bro. Like when I hear the comments when I'm on the field actively playing, it's the funniest shit in the world. Like, damn, dude, that was a good ass block. I get all that stuff all the time, bro.
What's the
Yeah.
funniest? What's the funniest thing that somebody said to you when you're blocking? Funniest thing.
The funny. Okay, so look, in the moment, I'm sitting there doing my little kick step, right?
Mhm.
I'm just no. Matter of fact, it was a run block. So we're
Okay.
going down to the right, run block. We're walling down to the right.
Mhm.
I come out the running stands.
Mhm.
Bam, boom. My guy cuts in the
Mhm.
inside of me. I get him on the outside, so that I blew his ass up. He nigga flew like a yard, bro. And dude was like, holy I don't want to curse on the stream, but he was like, he was gone, man. I popped him. He was like, damn, bro, what was that for? I'm like, you trying to,
I mean, it's
you trying to get
football.
to my QB?
Football, man. What are you talking about?
For sure, this is football, bro. If you see one of my clips,
Uh,
we wearing all white playing
mhm.
versus Plainfield Central, and I
Mhm.
blew this one kid that I missed the block on. I caught him
Mhm.
and all you heard was clink. He flew. Got a
Oh
couple
man, that's
extra
funny.
yards, but
That's funny.
for sure.
Then last question: what one piece of advice for any athlete that doesn't have an offer is working hard to get an offer? Like what's the biggest piece of advice?
The biggest piece of advice I want to give to guys who don't have any offers or interest:
Mm,
use Twitter. That's one big one for me.
Twitter.
Use Twitter. Post your film.
Mhm.
You know, go to camps. Go to camps. You got to go to coach's face because not you have to go and present yourself.
Mhm.
A lot of times, like my sophomore year was the worst
Mhm.
camp circuit I ever had in my life. I did terrible. I like a NPC. I look bad, man. And then they all came running towards me this past year and threw me offers, man. But to
Sure.
all the other guys out there, be patient. Don't rush the process. Pray every day.
Mhm.
That's all I do. I pray every day, and I'm committed to a school,
Mhm.
but I'm praying for better. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Because nobody's ever settled into a school until they sign
Mhm.
to a school.
Sure.
It's opportunities for everybody, man.
Mhm.
Honestly.
For
That's my
sure.
word of advice. Opportunities, man. Opportunities, man. Take
Mhm.
it. Don't sit around waiting for anything, man.
Sure.
For real, for real.
I saw this tweet today. I forget who it was, but it said, "Treat every day like you have 0 offers," and I really like that.
Honestly, I treat every day like I ain't even committed to a school. I still get up. I still work out.
Mm,
I still keep training. I keep doing what I'm doing because anything could happen, man. I
mhm,
always want to be a step ahead. Same thing for homework.
for sure.
If an assignment is due
Mhm.
next month, I'm getting that joint done the
Yeah,
same day
yeah,
when it's posted.
sure. Yeah,
How
you
you gotta be, man.
gotta be one step ahead. You gotta, 'cause so many
All the
things,
time, bro.
can happen. So yeah, that's really good, man. And that's really good,
Yeah,
that
man.
you're humble too about the stuff too, because like a lot of
Sure,
people are
man.
just like not humble and they just, are like, "Huh, I got this many offers. I don't need to work out today." Like,
Right, like, bro, you ain't even got nowhere yet. You just, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, because you can have offers. You can be a great high school player and just suck in college. Like,
And don't get no playing time in college. Going
yeah,
to the transfer portal.
that can be it. Like, so
Honestly, man, you never know what can happen, bro.
yeah, for sure.
For real.
And then now this is the end of the interview. If you want to shout yourself out or anybody, just do it now.
Hey, man, I want to shout out to you, bro, for this
Sure.
great interview, man. I really appreciate it, bro, for sure.
No problem, man.
Um, trying to, get everybody go follow me on Instagram, man. Tag the gram, man. And also, yeah, thank you for having me, bro. I
No
appreciate
problem,
it.
man. Blessing to have you here, man. I appreciate it. Much love, man. But
Yes,
that
sir,
is it,
man.
guys. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Thank you again, Michael Jimmar, for joining me once again. And we'll see you guys in the very next episode. Peace.